Welcome to Formula One 2014.
Welcome to Formula One 2014 indeed. Hi everybody, I'm a hero in hell. I'm going to do a quick video on Formula One 2014 for the PlayStation 3. There's going to be no racing, it's just going to be going through the menu systems and the cars and tracks that have been implemented into this version's game. So let's do it. Right, first off, we'll start off with the Grand Prix, and we'll go through that. Again, these are all your teams in here. We'll start off with Ferrari, just gradually scroll through. Sure, everybody's got a favourite team in there somewhere. Right, so if we pick on Ferrari, pick on Fernando Alonso, and then we'll come to the race settings. For the participation level, you've got race only, short weekend, one-shot qualifying, short weekend, short qualifying, short weekend, full qualifying, long weekend, one-shot qualifying, long weekend, short qualifying, long weekend, full qualifying. And that's everything for that. And then we go to race distance. We've got 3 laps, 5 laps, 25%, 50%, and 100% race distance. For the difficulty level, I've currently got it on custom, mainly because I use a G27 steering wheel, so I've got some assists turned off. So we'll go to that and have a look. Braking assist, ABS, steering assist, traction control, dynamic racing line type, gearbox, pit assist, pit cameras. And then if we go all the way down to the bottom, we've got simulation options, rules and flags, car damage simulation, and then some game options at the bottom as well. For traction control, you've got off, medium, and full. I currently keep it on medium because I'm finding the cars on this game are very twitchy going around the bends. So if you're a little bit heavy on the accelerator, you're going to spin your car out and probably more than likely ruin your race. So for the moment, I've got it on medium. For the dynamic racing line, you've got off, corners only, and always on. Racing line type 2D and 3D. Gearbox, leave that on automatic. And simulation options for the rules and flags, you've got corner cutting only, and reduced, and realistic. Car damage simulation is off, visual only, and full. AI skill level, amateur, intermediate, professional, expert, and legend. And flashbacks, you've got unlimited flashbacks, and then you can also notch it all the way down to having no flashbacks as well. And so if we go to continue, these are all the tracks in the game. I think there's been a couple of new ones added for this year's version. So we've got Australian, Malaysian, Bahrain, Chinese, Spanish, Monaco, Canadian, Austrian, British, German, Hungarian, Belgium, Italian, Singapore, Japanese Grand Prix, which is one of my favourite tracks. You've got the Russian Grand Prix, the United States Grand Prix, which is looking to be quite exciting. I've had one go of this track, and there's a lot of real fast sweeping S-curves in there, so that's going to be a lot of fun. And my favourite track of all is the Brazilian Grand Prix. And then the last one, we've got Abu Dhabi. So, come out of that, and also that as well, and that as well, and that as well. And then we go to Korea. So for this, you've got the evaluation test, season challenge, and career. Obviously, the career is the bread and butter of the game. The evaluation test is where you get put into a 1-lap race and evaluates on how well you race. If you perform poorly, it will turn on more assists and stuff like that, like traction control and steering. If you perform very well, then those assists will be turned off. So let's come out of that. Multiplayer, you've got online, split screen, and LAN. LAN and split screen, I don't actually think anybody uses them anymore, but if you do, they're there. So that's pretty cool. And then if we go to the online, you can go straight into a quick match, which is against other online racers. Random track, rules and everything, I think they're pretty much, I don't know whether they're set by that player's lobby or whether they're just bog standard random or whatever. But if you want to go to a quick match, that's the option there. You can go into a custom race. In this, you can pick what tracks you want to race, how many laps, weather conditions, whether you want assists turned on or off. You can make it as hard or as easy as you like. You can also decide whether you want to play against other members out there on PlayStation Network or Xbox Live, or, you know, if you want to race against friends, you can also do that here. And then also, if you've got friends online, you can also do a co-op championship. And then we've also got leaderboards, and any invites that you might have been sent, you can view there. So, Proving Grounds. Right, scenario mode. In this, you've got, I think there's 5 races in each category for very easy, medium, hard. If you pass a particular scenario for very easy and easy, you'll get a bronze medal. If you pass any in medium, you'll get a silver, and if you pass any in hard, you will get a gold medal. I think this option is it's a nice side option from the game. If you're tired of racing online or tired of the career, you can come here and try something just a little bit different. So if we go into very easy and go and have a look at that.
Reclaim the position before the end of the race.
Okay, now we'll move on to Spain.
Fend off the attack to repeat Williams' famous 2012 win.
And Canada.
Take advantage of Hamilton's engine problems and finish on the podium.
And Austria.
Recover from a mistake and take the win.
And finally, Bahrain.
Claim the position back from your teammate.
Okay, now we move on to easy.
Take advantage of a collision between the race-leading Red Bulls to claim a podium finish.
And on to Brazil.
Maintain second place whilst managing fuel.
And China.
Recover from a 5-place grid penalty to finish 5th.
Canada.
Finish the race in first.
And Hungary.
Maintain first position whilst navigating past the back markers.
And then we move on to medium.
Take advantage of a safety car and finish on the podium.
And Russia.
Finish in the top 10 after pitting for a new front wing.
Belgium.
Finish ahead of your championship rival.
Italy.
Capitalise on an engine failure to take first place.
And Abu Dhabi.
Bring home 11th place or better to beat your Constructors' Championship rivals.
And on to the final one, hard.
Navigate a downpour to bring home maximum points.
And Hungary.
Hold on to 8th place with a damaged front wing.
And Britain.
Stay ahead of the drivers on slick tyres.
Singapore.
Use a strong grid start to grab a podium finish.
And Japan.
Take the win after starting in 17th.
Okay, so that's that. And if we move on to time attack. Now in time attack, you just start off with these tracks here. I'm sure more will open up as you progress through it. The idea of this is you are given a set car and you've got to beat set times by the CPU's ghost car. So the CPU's got times already set, and they're bronze time, silver time, and gold time. If you beat the gold time, you'll be awarded the gold medal. As you can see on Brazil, I've got the silver medal, so I've beaten the ghost card's silver time. To get gold, I think I've got to do it in about 1 minute 14 point something. So I'm pretty hopeful the next time I do this, I will get it in 1:14, so I get the gold medal for that. And then obviously, if we go through the tracks again here, and like I said, I'm sure more will open up as you progress through it. And time trial. Pick your team. And then obviously you can pick any track that you want to do a time trial on. Say go to Britain, and you can do it in either the wet or the dry. I think the idea of this is just to go around the track. I think you've got unlimited laps and just set the fastest lap possible. And hopefully all that will get uploaded to the leaderboard. And hopefully also as well, it should also include your friends' times as well. So it gives it a little bit more competition. And then if we go on to my F1. Codemasters RaceNet is something that you have to register with your email address and also password. If you're not registered, you can't actually race online. Personally, myself, I'm not really a big fan of the way they do it. I think there should be no reason why you can't race against people online just through PlayStation Network or Xbox Live, but the way the world is now, these companies want you to sign up to them before you can get extra content and stuff like that. So if you want to race online, you have to be part of RaceNet. So let's go to driver information. Statistics. So we'll start off with the overview and we'll gradually go through it. There'll be a lot of stuff on here that I've not even touched yet, so a lot of it will be empty, but we'll just go through it for going through it purposes. Overview. Overall, career, season challenge, Grand Prix, multiplayer, time trial, time attack, scenario mode, and back to overview again. And driver details will be your name, your favorite helmet, you know, or stuff like that. So we'll come out of there. And then if we go into settings, obviously driving controls, I use a G27 steering wheel, so that's all going to be set up to my liking. We go to difficulty. Again, the difficulty is going to be custom. So you can turn a lot of these on or off to make the game harder or easier, as you so desire. I'm not entirely sure what this is, so if somebody knows what it is, if they want to sling it to me in a comment, that would be much appreciated. And then, you know, if we have a look at some of these car damage simulation, you've got full, visual only, off, you know, again, flashbacks and AI skill level. On-screen display, OSD on or off, speedometer units, miles per hour or kilometers per hour, rev counter on or off, track map you can either have off, mini map or a full track map. You can either have that in dynamic or static. I would assume if you have that full track map, it's going to take up a little bit more of the screen as well. So you can have your race position on or off, lap timer on or off, car status on or off, proximity arrows on or off, and driver tags on or off. And then you've also got audio. Again, just set these to your preference. And if we come out of this, come out of that, you've also got save and credits. So if we come out of that, so what we'll do now, just very quickly, we'll move on to the Grand Prix. We will pick a Ferrari, Alonso. This is just all random. Doesn't really matter for what I'm doing. And then we will go to Brazilian Grand Prix. So we'll load this up. And then we'll go to some of the customizable options, what you can do on your car. Again, while it's waiting to load, you'll just get some statistics of your game's progression so far. There we go. Right, so what we're going to do here, we're just going to look at some of the customizable options, what you can do with your car. And also take a quick look at the information screen just in front as well. So if we go to the screen, click on that. And then at the bottom, you've got the car setup, event info, and track overview and driver tracking. So if we go to car setup, you've got aerodynamics. If we go into that, you can adjust the front wing angle and the rear wing angle. And also you've got braking, balance, pressure, and brake size. And next to balance, you can adjust the front anti-roll bar or the rear anti-roll bar. Suspension, again, you can adjust the ride height and the spring stiffness. Alignment. There we go. and also you can load up a previous save, or you can save your current one. And then if we come out of that, if we go to the event info, this will give you all the information what you need to know for temperature and also the weather conditions, i.e. whether it's going to be rainy or whether it's going to be dry. And move over again, you've got track overview and driver tracking. So let's come out of that. And we'll go to the engineer and we will go to quit to main menu. Getting some more statistics. There we go. That pretty much wraps up everything that I wanted to show everybody. If you did like the video, then please give me a thumbs up, and hopefully you'll subscribe too. Keep a lookout for more future videos. I will be doing some 25% races, and hopefully they should be coming very, very soon. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will catch you again. Thanks for watching.